The evidence is clear. Child brides experience disproportionate rates of mental and physical abuse, sexual assault, and even murder at the hands of their partner. They're more likely to drop out of school, earn low wages, and live in poverty. Disturbingly, anti-trafficking groups across the country report that child marriage is increasingly being used as a front for child sex trafficking. And that's why the United States of America considers marriage under the age of 18 to be a human rights abuse.
After a spiritual wedding ceremony, my dad handed me over to my rapist and left me in his care. That night, all my rights were taken from me, my reproductive rights, everything, my bodily autonomy, and my childhood. I was not allowed to go back to school or my mom's house. Instead, I was raped and impregnated because I had no reproductive rights or access to medical care. I was completely isolated at an age where all I had dreamed about was going to the Air Force and then to law school. I was instead forced into a marriage and motherhood with a stranger almost twice my age. 6 months later, I was legally married at the age of 16 and 6 months pregnant to my rapist.
The abuse was so bad that the thought of ending my life felt like it could be freedom at some point.
And when I finally managed to escape from my abusive forced marriage, my family retaliated by shunning me. They consider me dead. I am not dead, though. I rebuilt my life and I founded Unchained at Last, a survivor-led nonprofit working, as you heard from Assemblymember Petrie-Norris, we're working across the U.S. to end forced and child marriage across the U.S., including here in California, through direct services and systems change.
If we pass AB 2924, we would be the 13th state here in the United States to abolish this archaic practice. California is the leaders when it comes to world legislation and policy. We need to stop this and protect women and children in California.